We are so glad that you're able to join us today. You're probably here because you're about to watch somebody that you care deeply about walk across that stage. Class of 2024 has faced plenty of adversity and turbulence over their schooling career. That's why we, as a district, adopted the theme, attitude over adversity. No one embodies those words better than West Ada graduate Courtney Lynch. When Courtney was born, she weighed 1 pound, 8 ounces. Doctors told her parents that she would likely never walk or talk. She faced so many educational challenges, and yet she met them all. I believe that her story is a perfect way to frame this day for each of you. Let's listen to her recent speech at her alma mater, Centennial High School.
You all have hard stuff that you're dealing with. You all have stuff that you deal with on a daily basis. Sometimes it's harder than other times. But remember, Courtney, remember all that she's done, and you can do some of the same things that she's done.
My motto is, if something is too difficult for you, just never give up.
She's always had this burning drive to accomplish whatever it is she decides she wants to, even as a baby. And coming into it with thinking she's not going to walk, she's not going to talk, and then to see this is amazing.
All through school, I had good teachers that would push me and giving me that confidence that I can do it, and look at how far I've come.
I always had a fear of speaking in public because I thought people would make fun of me because of my speech problem due to my disability.
And I know she's had so many educators along her path, her journey through West Ada, that helped build her confidence, but they were support for her. It's all inside of her. I mean, she was a spunky little first grader. There was no stopping her.
I really like that motto, like attitude over adversity, because you can control how you react to certain stuff, and listening to Courtney, it was just like I hope everyone got a message out of it and got motivated from the words she said, because they're very meaningful.
So again, round of applause.
Oh, I'm very proud of myself every day. Like, I wake up and be like, wow, I cannot believe I'm here.
Wow. Can you believe that you're here? Graduation is a time of excitement and pride, but let's be honest, it can also be challenging. Change is difficult, but your graduate, your loved one, is ready for the future because of partnership with you and all the wonderful teachers that have guided them every step of the way. The class of 2024 is beyond ready. They are West Ada ready. So let's go. Thank you for being here, and help me welcome the class of 2024.
Welcome, everyone. Will you please stay standing for the Pledge of Allegiance presented by Jeremy Kietrick, Howard Newkirk.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Kietrick. You may all be seated. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Ian Harm, and it is an honor for me as principal to welcome everyone to Meridian Academy High School's 2024 commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to introduce those seated on the stage. First, I would like to thank the West Ada Board of Trustees for their attendance tonight. Your efforts in serving our school community are appreciated. Next, I would like to introduce our district administrators and staff, members of our executive team, Superintendent Dr. Derek Bubb, Chief Academic Officer, Mr. Marcus Myers, Chief of Staff Communications, Ms. Nikki Shepherds. I would also like to introduce let me go backwards, sorry. In addition to the guests that have gathered on the stage, we have some very special people that I would like to recognize. I would like to introduce, first of all, Meridian Academy's Teacher of the Year, Mr. Jeffrey Watkins. West Ada High School Counselor of the Year, Miss Megan Peterman. And our Classified Employee of the Year, who will be retiring at the end of this year, Miss Teresa Henry. If you are a family member of a graduating senior, would you please stand and be recognized by our students? I want to say thanks to all of our family members and the friends that have made it to our ceremony and for the consistent support that you have given your students over the years. Students, please give your family members a round of applause. I would also like to recognize and thank the Meridian Academy staff members that are here today, teachers, mentors, and support staff. I want to thank you for your continual effort in making Meridian Academy such a welcoming place for students to receive their education. We call them warm demanders in our school, and our staff have found a great balance between these two notions in order to help our students succeed. Meridian Academy would not be the wonderful place that it is without this team of individuals. Teachers and staff, will you please stand so we can recognize your efforts? Additionally, I would like to recognize those of you who will have or will be serving in any branch of the armed forces. We appreciate your service, especially as we approach Memorial Day. It is you who protect the freedoms that make days like today possible. Those of you who have served in our armed forces, will you please stand so you can be recognized? And last but not least, the guests of honor. Welcome and congratulations to the class of 2024. After a very unique and interesting set of high school years, you have done it. Think about what you've come through during the last 4 years of your high school career. High school started for you with half-time virtual, half-time in-person schooling, all while wearing masks. I am so glad that we are on the other side of those challenges, and your ability to achieve your diploma is a testament to the strength and the resilience that you can display in the face of challenges. This graduating class is especially meaningful to me because since this is my 4th year at Meridian Academy, this is the first class that I have known and watched grow from their freshman year. Now we are sitting in this auditorium today celebrating your success and your determination to be successful. I am proud of the work that you have done. I am proud of each and every one of you. This was a long journey, and it was made ever more difficult the past 4 years. But now you have persisted, you have persevered, and now you have succeeded in achieving your goal of graduating. It is truly an accomplishment. What I want you to know is that this accomplishment, your high school diploma, is a very important key to unlocking the doors on the pathway that you choose for your future. No matter which direction you choose to go, this diploma will allow you access to opportunities that you would otherwise have been denied. Nobody can ever take this away from you. I hope you understand the significance of this achievement. Using the words of Meridian Academy's learner dispositions, it took determination and adaptability for you to get to this moment. As we graduate in the class of 2024, you have so many ways to be pulled from your goals. Kudos to you for staying the course, working to achieve your goal, and now having accomplishment. I know and have observed that all of you are stronger as a result of the many challenges that you have faced, beat, and now put behind you. So you've made it. You're now high school graduates. The hard work you have put forward over your high school years has earned you your diploma. Using the competencies and the skills that you have learned, both academic and social, you now have an opportunity, no, an obligation, to make a difference in the world. It is up to each one of you to make the changes that you want to see happen in your lives. This work can start individually, in your community, or within the world at large, depending on your goals and ambitions. Having earned your diploma, I am confident that you have the ability to make this a reality. Making it to graduation day is not just an individual effort, however. Whether it was our friends, our parents, our teachers, our mentors, or other family members, somewhere along the journey, we all received the help and guidance that we needed to be successful. Now that you have your high school diploma, new choices have been opened up to you. My hope is that along the path that you choose, you work to guide others in the same way that you have found guidance from those around you. Your diploma and the competencies and skills that you have demonstrated while earning it can never be taken away from you. You are, and now will forever be, high school graduates. So go and change the world. Every year, our seniors select a staff member to share some words. So at this time, it is my pleasure to invite Amber Reynolds-Smith to the podium.
Hello, friends. Look at all your gorgeous faces. I am so happy to be here and to be celebrating this major milestone with all of you. This is one of my most favorite days of the school year, always. It took me a while to think about what I might want to say and share in this speech, and while I'm flattered to have been chosen as staff speaker, this is a little intimidating. I can feel my face. So if you wouldn't mind, I would like you to all give me ratings on my next-gen presentation skills. I'm aiming for a 10 to 11. But before I talk too much, I want to make sure that we don't miss it. So I want you to do me a favor, graduates. I'm going to stop thinking about what I'm going to say for just a second, and I want you to take a look around the room. Notice the sounds, the lights, the feelings, the sounds, the itchy polyester gown, the feeling of the cap on your head, the tassel that's hanging in your face. This is it. The moment that you graduate from high school. The one and only time that this will happen. If you get nothing else from my talk tonight, just remember that life happens in the moment. Not in the past, not in the future, but right now. You did it, and this is your moment. This feels particularly emotional for me because I am also moving on to a new adventure at the end of this school year. So I apologize in advance when I dissolve into a heap of tears and feelings on the floor. It feels unsettling to not have a completely clear picture of what my future holds. But I'm trying to embrace it and be all right with not knowing. So to you, I would say, don't worry if you don't have it all figured out. It took me a long time to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I worked in banking, I worked in the airline industry, I worked in the restaurant industry, I was a stay-at-home mom. And one day, driving home from a camping trip, it just blurted out of my mouth. I want to finish my degree and teach high school. I have no idea where that came from, and honestly, I was surprised when it came out. I was in my 30s when that happened. So trust me when I say you've got time to explore and see what you want to do. Try things, see what suits you. I will share that one thing that I know for sure is that some of the best opportunities come from saying yes to the unknown. That is what led me to Meridian Academy in the first place. I was finishing my last year at Boise State, getting my teaching certification, and there was a mistake with my student teaching placement. I had been sent to student teach at Meridian High School with a teacher who hadn't actually agreed to have a student teacher. Not only did he not agree, but he was given 2 of us. So I needed to find somewhere else to go to finish my requirements. My university liaison asked if I might be interested in going to one of the academies. I knew nothing about Meridian Academy, and my mind was pretty set on a traditional school. But I was getting desperate. I needed my graduation requirements, so I said yes. And that yes changed my life. And now I can't even imagine what that other life would have been. It has been an honor to be a part of your journey and to have you be a part of mine. And teaching at MA meant that I found mentoring. And those relationships have been rewarding to me beyond measure. I never thought I'd be okay being called school mom, but now I kind of like it. And I'm sure that it was only ever said with love and never, ever with sarcasm. I know I've said it before, but please remember, my dear mentees, I couldn't have been your mentor if I wasn't sometimes your tour mentor. Kidding, mostly. I love you, but some of these gray hairs belong to you. My point is, be open to whatever comes your way. I hope that none of you are expecting like super profound life advice, because I don't have any. But what I can offer are a few tidbits that I've learned over the years through experiences both good and bad. Some probably won't surprise you, like never use overhead lighting if you can avoid it, because no one needs this. But more deeply, here are a few things that have stuck with me over the years, many of which I learned from you. Making someone laugh is a good way to make a friend. It's okay to act silly. Some of the most meaningful moments between 2 people can start with major conflict. Be willing to forgive easily. Asking how can I help when you see someone struggling goes a long way. You never know the impact you make on others in the small moments, so try to make it positive. You make your own support systems in life. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and have your back. Advocate for yourself. Ask for what you need and be your own support system. Every person you meet has something to teach you. Some lessons are good, some are bad. You'll learn a lot from both. Own your mistakes and do your best to try to make things right when you goof up. We're human, it happens. Be safe, but not fearful. I heard this great quote just last night. It said, "Fear is a mile long and a mile tall, but only an inch thick." So bust through your fears. 85% of the things that we worry about don't even happen. And finally, be your authentic, real self. The world needs authentic, real people now more than ever. People who can connect, love, and listen to each other. We put on masks because we think we need to be a certain kind of way or be a certain kind of person to get along in the world. But the world needs you in all of your perfectly imperfect glory. I'd like to read a quote from a favorite story of mine when I was little, even though I don't think I truly understood the message until I got older. Some of you might know it. It's from The Velveteen Rabbit by Marjorie Williams, and it was written forever ago. I love this part of the book, and I want to share it with you. The book is about this stuffed toy rabbit who's given to this little boy as a gift. He's in the boy's room, and for a while, he is the boy's favorite toy. But eventually, the boy is given other toys. The rabbit is left on the shelf. When the boy is gone, the other toys can talk to each other, which is very like Toy Story now that I think of it. But the rabbit hears from the skin horse that sometimes toys can become real. And here's what the story says. "What is real?" asked the rabbit one day when they were lying side by side near the nursery fender before Nana came to tidy the room. "Does it mean having things that buzz inside you and a stick-out handle?" "Real isn't how you're made," said the skin horse. "It's a thing that happens to you. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real." "Does it hurt?" asked the rabbit. "Sometimes," said the skin horse, for he was always truthful. "When you are real, you don't mind being hurt." "Does it happen all at once, like being wound up?" he asked, "or bit by bit?" "It doesn't happen all at once," said the skin horse. "You become. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen often to people who break easily or have sharp edges or who have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you are real, most of your hair has been loved off and your eyes drop out and you get loose in the joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly, except to people who don't understand. My wish for you: surround yourself with the people who understand. And so, my dear friends, I wish you all the best as you start your new adventure. Go out, see as much of the world as you can see. I have huge love in my heart for all of you. Be well, be amazing, be curious, and be you. Thank you.
Thank you, Amber. We now have a brief slideshow recognizing our seniors. We will provide a bit of time for those sitting on the stage to move down to their seats to view the slideshow. Thank you, OC, Teresa, and parents for helping create our slideshow. In addition to our staff speaker, seniors choose 2 students from the graduating class to share their thoughts. It is my honor to welcome Jocelyn Centennial and Caleb Sen to the stage. Our first senior speaker will be Jocelyn Centennial.
I love you too. Oh my God. Okay. Good. Good evening, parents, teachers, staff in the class of 2024. Before I begin, I want to thank all of the families for showing up, and thank you to everyone who traveled for this special day. My name is Jocelyn Centennial, and I am extremely grateful to be one of your senior speakers for the class of 2024. To my fellow graduates, today marks the end of our journey as high school students. As we close this chapter, I want to take a moment to reflect on the years we've spent together. I want to thank all of our teachers for their guidance, patience, and dedication in shaping us into the individuals we are today. Us students may not have said enough thank yous or showed more of our appreciation, but we hope you know how much you all changed our lives and helped us. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here today. So thank you. Julie, don't cry. Don't cry, I'm gonna cry. I'm going to miss you very much. If there's anyone that I want to take with me on my future journeys, it's definitely you. You have always been there for me. You have always been there when I needed you and you've never asked. You have always made sure I'm okay, even when I look mad and I'm just tired. Thank you. I'm very glad and appreciative that I got the chance to be your mentee, and I promise to come visit you and yell at all the kids that don't listen. To my classmates, as we take our first steps into the world, remember to never give up on your dreams. Believe in yourself and stay true to your passions. Let us not forget the struggles and challenges we have faced along the way. It has made us strong. We have learned the value of hard work, determination, and perseverance, and we will carry those lessons with us wherever we go. Thank you for all the countless memories and laughs. You have all contributed to my high school experience and made it a memorable one. As we move on to our different paths, I believe we are all capable of overcoming any obstacles that come our way. Graduation is not only a time to celebrate our achievements, but also a time to look forward to our future. Keep an open mind and embrace new opportunities that come your way. Last but not least, there are 2 important people in this room that I would like to take a moment to thank directly. Mom, you have taught me to hold strength with compassion, to be independent, and to be unapologetically myself. Thank you for always bending backwards and forwards for me. We have been through thick and thin, and I appreciate you beyond words. Dad, oh gosh, Dad, you have shown me the value of hard work and determination, and you have always made sure I know that I have a best friend in you. Thank you guys for being there and for giving me advice whenever I needed it. I owe many of my blessings and successes to you because of the sacrifices you have made for me. You guys have guided and helped me become the person I am today. Now that we are graduating, our next goal is to be better than who we are today. Congratulations, class of 2024, and may each, stop, you're messing me up, and may each one of us achieve our wildest dreams. Thank you.
Thank you, Jocelyn. Our final speaker will be Caleb Sen.
Good evening, Meridian Academy students and staff. It's an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate a significant milestone in our lives. We've all reached the end of our high school journey. And while we're all eager to step into the future, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've accomplished together. When we first walked through these doors of this school as a freshman, we were a bit nervous, a lot excited, and maybe even a little lost. We didn't know that these halls would become our second home, that our teachers would become our mentors and friends, and that we would form bonds with classmates that would last a lifetime. Throughout these 4 years, we've faced numerous challenges, from late-night study sessions, nerve-wracking exams, and moments when we even doubted ourselves. But we persevered. We learned that success isn't about grades. It's about resilience, hard work, and the willingness to keep pushing forward, even when the going gets tough. We've also had an incredible moments of joy and discovery, whether it's the excitement of an upcoming dance, the accomplishment of turning in a credit, or the simple pleasure of a laugh shared with friends. These experiences have shaped us into who we are today. We've grown not just academically, but personally, finding our passions and our voices. As we stand on the brink of a new chapter, I want to remind you all that the future is unwritten. Each of us have the power to shape our destiny, so don't be afraid to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone, and to chase your dreams with everything you've got. The only limits that exist are the ones we place on ourselves. We owe a debt of gratitude to those who have supported us along the way, and for that, I want to personally thank these individuals. I want to start off with Amber, the person who sat down with me and got my graduation plan in order, and continued to push me through my graduation, especially during the slow times when I didn't want to get any work done. I don't think I would have made it to the finishing line without you. Next, I want to thank my dad for putting up with all my crap throughout these 4 long years, and for constantly getting on my butt and pushing me to do better. You continue to see something that I did not see in myself, and I'm grateful for all the work you've supported and put me into whatever. And last but not least, I want to thank somebody who's been with me for years now. From accidentally becoming friends on our way to the library one day, to standing up late being done with our friends. Through the happy, through the sad, through some of the greatest accomplishments and some of the hardest moments in my life, I want to thank Andy Jensen for being one of the greatest friends I could ever ask for. I don't think I would be here where I am today, nor the person that I am now, if it weren't for you. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. As we live here today, let's carry forward the lessons we've learned and the relationships we've built. Let's strive to make a positive impact in whatever path we chose. And let's remember that no matter wherever life takes us, we are always connected by the shared experience of being a part of this amazing class. Congratulations, class of 2024. The future is ours. Let's make it extraordinary. Thank you.
As student speakers make their way back to the floor to join their graduates, please give them another round of applause for their profound words. At this time, I'd like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Derek Bubb. He will now certify the Meridian Academy graduating class of 2024.
Now, for the reason we're all here, Chairwoman Frazier and members of the Board of Trustees, in accordance with the laws of the state of Idaho, and on behalf of Principal Harm, our teaching professionals and support professionals across West Ada School District, it is my honor as Superintendent of Schools to certify that on this 21st day of May, 2024, the graduates seated before you have met all state and local requirements for graduation and are hereby presented for their awarding of their high school diplomas. It is both my personal and professional pleasure that I present this year's class of Meridian Academy's class of 2024. Congratulations, graduates.
Now the moment we have all been waiting for, the presentation of the diplomas. Teachers, at this time, would you please move into place on the left side of the stage? Students, once you have received your diploma covers, please be seated to ensure the parents and guardians have a clear view of the graduates that are crossing the stage. Reading our graduates' names today will be our high school counselor and West Ada High School Counselor of the Year, Miss Megan Peterman. At this time, will the first row of students move into place?
We'll start with Amber's mentees. Elliot Lee Burkett. Ireland J. Elizabeth Gallagher. Isabel Monique Gonzalez. Aiden U. Mariscal. Haley Marie Nichols. Graydon Eric Overgard. Hannah Mae Porter. Ashley's mentees. Natalie Michelle Hunt. Trevor Isaac Johnson. Gwendolyn J. Nelson. Tristan J. Skinner. Christina's mentees. Kiana Mae Braden. Patrick Arthur Henry Brunton. Jeremy Keetrick Howard Newkirk. David's mentees. Morgan K. Jenkins. Riley Elaine Lampkin. Marcus Garrett Lee. Jasper Pearl Martinez. Samantha Marie Dawn Smith. Corey Lee Lawton Stewart. Kayla Michelle Tracy. The next row of graduates can start getting in place. Jamie's mentees, I'll just let everyone get in place. Addison K. Cranock. Patience Monique Maisha Martin. Hayden Nielsen. Leah Natalia Pedraza Castaneda. Jonah Matthew Sparks. Jason's mentee. Caden James Steinberg. Jeffrey's mentees. Caden Diane Rothschild. Andrew Sheridan. Julie's mentees. Gage Michael Baker. Jackson Brousseau. Precious Matea Hall. Dylan Lampkin. Jocelyn Jade Centennial. Jacob Marcel Silveria. Addison Yvette Severson. Steve's mentees. Infinity Nicole Castillo. Ariel Layton. Caleb Eugene Sen. Tanya's mentee. Jordan Hole.
Thank you, Megan. Students, would you please stand now for the tassel ceremony? Graduates, you may now move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap and consider yourself 2024 graduates of Meridian Academy High School. Congratulations, you may toss your cap. Students, will you please remain in your seats until the music starts? So congratulations one final time to the class of 2024. Our graduates will be exiting the auditorium as they came in. I would like to thank all of you that have attended. Parents and guests, you'll be able to meet up with your graduate in the foyer at the front of the building. Everyone, please stand as our 2024 graduates exit the auditorium.